All right, y'all. What's up? Welcome to the basketball show. Host Chauncey Cooper. Got my main man Bryce right there. Whatever y'all can see him. And just want to talk about the stuff that's happened last night in these playoffs and further more details as well. So, my man, let's just hop right into it. You already know.
You know what? It was a beautiful night. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, a beautiful night for me
Denver,
and
no,
my Mavericks. Yeah, another game, another win. Lucas sitting out, Jalen Brunson went off, Maxi Kleber still did his thing, and Davis Bertans, scorched
this
behind that 3-point line, specifically in the 3-point corner at that.
you know
So
he
tell me
don't play
your
your best
thoughts
on.
on this. Tell me your thoughts. And what's at stake for Utah?
It's typical, like they said last night on Sports and the typical Utah. Uh, they're a great team, could be a championship team, but whenever every time it's the first or second, well, I'd say first round of playoffs. I don't know what happens. They got the talent, they got the coaching, but when it comes to crunch time, they don't know how to step up. I don't know. It's confusing. It's really confusing to me. It's like y'all got all the talent in the world, but y'all don't put it in
Mhm.
there. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, from a Mavericks perspective, it's looking good for us because up 2-1 on the road with no Luca.
Yeah,
What more could we ask for
that
other
part.
than getting this game four come Saturday? Even with or without Luca, we still get that game. We come back to Dallas for a game five and Luca returns. Consider this series a wrap. Just wrap it up.
Don't
It's
don't
over.
get too com- don't get
After
too
that, how can you
comfortable.
not be confident? Because
You can
it's
be confident.
a better team. We're the better team with or without Luca. We're better than those guys. Clearly,
Yeah, that night, but things change.
yeah,
Things change game by game. That's why they say we're gonna take it
that's
game
true.
by game.
Yes, things can change. It is the playoffs. Anything can happen. Yes, but we were having a good wave of momentum, a very
It'd
good
be
way.
I'd be confident like that if y'all were working Utah like Toronto is being worked on right now. So,
Oh well, see, they just got no answer for Joel Embiid. Plain and simple, they got no answer for him.
until he gets injured, which is I'm proud. I'm glad that he's healthy finally. But
As I, I don't want to wish
uh,
injury on no player because I want the full arsenal against and with us.
yeah,
But
but
it's part of the game. It's part of the
everybody
game.
and everybody's getting knocked down right now. You saw last night. Well, putting Steph had a little something. Then
I mean, Steph was coming off the bench.
yeah,
Yeah,
then
he
then
came off the bench, but still, regardless, it's like I mean, we already know Steph is starting. We all know he starts. We all know that. But just coming off this injury, of course, they want to preserve him, don't want to push him too hard and make sure he good to go come down the near line of the future. If I had to guess potentially, most likely the conference finals, which I see them making.
if they can keep this momentum going. But again, if you watched last night, Jordan Poole's injured. So it's like how much can he give through the rest of the series? Hopefully, I don't know. To be honest, they may have to pull him back a little bit and make Steph kind of give a little bit more. Because I don't know, last night they almost I ain't gonna lie, I was confident with Denver kind of cutting it.
Yeah, see, that's one game I actually thought Denver was going to win.
It
I
was good.
really thought Denver was actually going to win that game, but you know, Joker, he does his thing. He gets his stats, but I don't want him to be. I personally don't want him to be another Westbrook. Gets his stats, but he ain't got no. But he get his
Nobody
teammates involved, but he just doesn't have real proper help. Porter's out. Jamal Murray's still out. Those guys can contribute to him, but
Yeah,
everybody else around him, they can't really measure up.
he's nobody's Westbrook, as they say. Um, I don't know. You know what? He reminds me of Damian Lillard more than he does of Westbrook. I get stat wise with Westbrook, but I don't know. When I guess it's more about how long will it take for him to get tired of doing the same thing every year. Um, so
Yeah, but
I
I
don't.
see. I don't know, but I see him personally staying with Denver regardless of all the ups, all the downs. I see him staying because it's like, yeah,
Yeah,
other teams will want him, but at the same time, he'll probably be like, nah, nah. If I saw Giannis stick it out through all the thick and thin with Milwaukee, I see him sticking it out with Denver.
I hope so. And you remember we talked about Andre Iguodala the last video,
Uh
the video for last. I forgot that he was even on the roster this year.
huh.
I didn't
Yeah,
know he had a little bit of juice left in him, because we were like, oh yeah, he's kind of he's done.
yeah. People say that, but then once they see that
I
reemergence,
found out yesterday. So
yeah.
who else?
Now, uh, let's see. We got Phoenix and we got New Orleans playing tonight.
Oh
They're
yeah,
game three up down in down New Orleans. So they going this most likely the rest of this series without Devin Booker. Me personally,
that should be
I can still see them getting past New Orleans. Not saying it's gonna be easy, but they can get past them
yeah.
because
Well, I can agree, but it'll be close. I'm actually going for the young kids of Pelicans.
you going for them.
More so to give the two middle fingers to that man that's sitting on the bench.
Zion.
Because it's more of the audacity, like you doing three again. It's got me shook. You still want to do the most, and you can't play. You can't. They say he can't be active in 5-on-5 gameplay or something like that, but he's for the most part healthy.
For the most, I mean, we ain't gonna get into that viral dunk that everybody was like, "That nah, I don't like that."
I
But
just,
regard,
I
but
just, it should be a proven point though. Let this be a moment to be like, yeah, we can do something with this and trade him for some a piece. I wouldn't mind them trading him for a first round draft pick and just be alright.
I mean, since
Okay.
they in the playoffs, I mean, they're not gonna get. I know for sure they ain't gonna. I don't think they're gonna get a top five pick.
I mean, even maybe next year, if possible.
Well, I mean, yeah, it all just depends, how that season goes,
Yeah.
what's gonna go down with Zion, who
Not
knows.
even a top 5, maybe a top 15, 20.
That's more predictable. I can see that. Yeah, but as far as on the Phoenix side, they got the best point guard on the planet, Chris Paul.
So
Yes, he's the best on the planet. He still got Bridges. He's
yeah.
got Crowder as well, and coming off the bench, he's still got some good defense coming off the bench and starting as well. So, will it be
'Cause
tough without Booker? Yes, it's gonna be tough without him. But at the same time, Chris Paul, he still can calm everybody down.
mhm.
He can still get everybody's in their spots.
But he's the one
He
you
can
don't
still control everything.
you don't wanna see him tap all the way out of his, momentum in the first round, which is frustrating.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Sometimes you gotta dig a little deep. It's the playoffs.
He
No
always
matter,
has to dig too deep, and he never gets the championship in the end. That's what's frustrating for me for, like,
of course, yeah, but still, Phoenix should have no problem getting past them. Okay, well, I ain't gonna say no problem. They're gonna be challenged. They're definitely challenging New Orleans without question. They can steal a game. I see them stealing the game, potentially 3 or 4. They're gonna steal one of them 2 games. Either they're gonna be up 2-1 or down 1-2. So,
down.
do you think they're gonna be down 1-2?
At the rhythm that they're playing, and how young cats are just showing out right now, yeah. Uh, and as hard as Paul is playing, you got to worry about him getting injured. The way he's cutting
Yeah,
corners,
but you already know he doesn't play full quarters. He doesn't do that. Like come first quarter, they get him out about what halfway through, and
but
then
if he's wanting
he
to
sits
win,
out a good amount of time going into the second quarter as well.
if he's wanting to win the series, he's got to put in overtime. And I don't know if he got it like that.
But don't forget, he can still take over a game with that unstoppable mid range.
In moments, but what I'm saying, like a full, like if he had to step up and play 42 minutes. 40. I'm sorry, 40 minutes, 42 minutes. One of those games where he just had to be the man. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, without Booker now, yeah, that I agree. I can definitely see, yeah,
They're
but
gonna have to tap into their inner Detroit Pistons and play hella defense. Uh, to
the inner
balance.
Detroit Pistons and what get bounced out.
We're talking about 2004 year or 2005, whatever. You heard what I said. Anyways, it's a
Uh,
hit for me. Okay, no, I'm playing. But no, if they can lean on that defensive and who is their backup center? What is his name again?
JaVale McGee.
They have JaVale and they have what is that? Not Mo Bamba. Uh, is it Mo Bamba?
I can't
What's
think
his
off the
name?
top of
Because
my
he
head, but I know
started
for
on.
sure. I know for sure McGee's off the bench. That I know without question.
Yeah. Um,
That
let
Shaq
me
and a
see.
fool legend.
Because they have like legit bigs, which I love.
hmm
It's the wing play for me. It's the
Yeah,
wing play. So if defense, defend, and win. That's it.
they can. Yeah, like you said, they can defend. They defend real good. Now the speaking of which,
Yeah,
I was about to get the Milwaukee Bucks. They without Chris Middleton. They heading to Chicago
they don't have no fuel in the offensive game. So
without Middleton.
yeah, without that, that's the bread and butter right there. That's the bread to Giannis's butter right there. That's
Well,
just what it is.
it's going to also come down to Drew Holiday. All right, dog. Got us a chip last year. You stepped up. We're going to need you to do that again now. Because Chicago not going out silently. Because DeMar DeRozan, they're going to be ready to play in Chicago. They're going to be ready.
It's all about trying to get that offensive set going because they got the defense, and it wasn't even a bad loss.
No, it
Um,
wasn't. It wasn't. They were close. They're still in the game.
it just if they can get their offensive sets right, I don't know. It's like this is the time of year where you needed that Giannis that would score 3 or 4 threes out of nowhere, like when they were trying him at the 3 line, and he was
Yeah, I
just
mean, is he capable of it on any given night? Not completely, but I mean, honestly, you can't rely too much on Giannis's
I
threes. Not
think he would if he just believed in his game. If he believes
look. There's
as
no question Giannis believes in his game. There's no question about that. Especially down in the post. Good, no,
we
there's like
well, I'm saying that confidence in the post needs to be out there on that 3 line
well,
too.
when you closer to the range and as long and big as he is, of course. But when you gotta be a little more precise and accurate, not Giannis's strong suit, but of course, yeah, when he's hot, yeah, yeah, he can get it going.
That same confidence because once you, I don't know, it's like you have the lane, ain't nobody gonna block you at the 3 line, and half the time they're giving you a good 6 feet or so. They know
Yeah,
you gonna cut on through. But no, other than that, they'll be fine. It's gonna be a close series.
it
It's
could.
a
Now,
ball.
speaking of a close series that everyone thought would be close, Boston and Brooklyn. We got game 3 tomorrow night.
Everybody thought, but we didn't. Well, I don't. I just don't. Not this year for the Nets.
It's not looking like it. I mean, because KD. I don't know. He don't look confident. He does
It ain't.
not look.
What more can he do? His
I
X factor
mean,
sitting on the bench collecting a check.
then
I don't know if I would want to come back to organization. Well, this
We all know KD coming back. He's coming back, but
but
still,
Big
just
one more year on this contract, or is this it? Then he's a free agent. Then he can
I
go.
think he got another year if I'm not mistaken.
He
But
better
still,
come
just he got you know Boston gonna be hungry, and they know they're gonna be coming out hot in front of their home crowd come tomorrow.
and you know
So
that. You
I
know
said
that.
I've always picked Boston as the better team, and this series still can go 7. But the way Boston playing, locking KD down, and shutting everybody else around him down. I mean, they haven't really had much of an answer for Kyrie, but then again, Kyrie wants to play, then he doesn't want to play. Like, bruh, come on now.
No, Kyrie's straight. Like he's doing what he can on
He
what.
had 10 points last game.
Yeah, only 10. But what did he get last time?
Yeah, 30. Yeah, he had 39 game one. Yeah, but
He
clearly
had
wasn't.
the season
Well,
himself.
that's KD's fault. That's KD's fault,
Yeah,
But how is KD gonna go 0 for 10 in the second half when y'all needed that game? 0 for 10. And yes, we're talking about KD, Kevin Durant.
you first and foremost, you gotta give the props to the Boston
Of
Celtics.
course.
So
Yes, they deserve every bit of props on that defense.
I
Big
think
time. They getting physical in. And honestly, I like that. That's that type of basketball I personally like to see. A little more physical, a little meaner. Get them called. No, they're not getting the calls that you're gonna get during the regular season. Nah,
exactly.
this playoffs. Man
That's why.
up.
But see, that's why you can't. I can't put all the blame on KD. I get he plays that point forward role half the time, but you can't expect him to be the man.
Well, KD is the man.
I mean, he is, but it's too early for him to have to overly exert himself. I think Shaq said it last night, pretty much saying, he can't. It's like I don't know. You want to save your best for the
Well, he
latter
needs to
round.
bring his best now because they are on the verge of getting swept.
It's not his fault though, and it's coaching. I'm just saying we're gonna.
It's not KD's fault. Shooting wise, it is his fault. Then again, Boston, they are locking him up on defense, yes, but
Coaching is
and
winning.
Tatum blocking, I saw at least 3 of his shots getting blocked.
It's
KD shots getting blocked.
it's coaching and development. Give
Well,
props
hell, Kyrie Irving did say, we don't need a coach. You may not need one, but the team itself needs a coach.
Mhm.
Because we know what he can do.
Yeah,
We know what him and KD can do. They don't need a coach, but the team does.
which is why Jason Kidd is giving me the side eye. I'm sorry, not Jason Kidd.
Oh,
Steve.
no. Don't say, no, no, say that again. No, no,
Both
no.
were Mavericks, both were Sons, whatever.
No. You had it right, Jason Kidd. Yeah, that's why Jason Kidd
Uh,
doing.
But I will. But we can give his props though. I ain't gonna lie. We can give Jason his props last game. I'm so proud of what. First and foremost, former Detroit Piston himself. I want to give him props because I'm
Who's
proud of him
this?
being healthy. He looks confident. He can shoot proficient at the three. He was
Yeah,
trying to prove
who's this?
himself before, and the Nets didn't really believe in him like that after he got injured there. But I'm proud of him. He's out here making
You
moments.
proud of who?
Spencer
Oh,
Dinwiddie.
yes. Oh yeah, Spence. Oh yeah, that's my dude. He doing
Is
his thing.
you
He
sure?
is now.
Yeah, now.
You know what's crazy? I was at the mall yesterday, man, and of course, I saw Lucas jerseys and everything, and I saw Spencer Dinwiddie stuff up there. I was like, I'm gonna get me a Dinwiddie jersey now. You deserve it.
You should.
If I see a Jalen Brunson jersey, oh yeah, I'm copping that too.
They keep talking about him being a Piston so bad. I was gonna send you a
No,
photo too.
he
Somebody set up on Twitter.
he gonna leave. He gonna leave. You know, decent weather Texas to go to cold ass Detroit.
I would love to play for a Cade Cunningham. Why not? The next big thing. Why not?
So you really, so you're saying you rather play for an arcade coming in whose future is a little we don't know where his future will go. Than
Whoa.
Luca that can lead that
Questioning this
has the
man?
potential this
You're
season,
questioning
this
this
playoff
man?
season to lead
Ooh,
you to
that was major shade right
potentially
there.
the conference
You're
finals.
questioning him.
I'm just saying.
The
Just saying.
organization is one thing, but Cade Cunningham himself, and you're saying he's putting up the same stats as a rookie LeBron, and not even
So
getting
was
rookie of the
Luca.
year.
So was Luca. And Luca was younger.
Where, but he got MVP though. I mean rookie of the year, right?
And
Did he
didn't
not?
Luca yes, Luca got rookie of the year.
Where's our man's trophy? Just
I mean, hey, nothing is confirmed with him. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you got
nothing
Scotty
confirmed.
Barnes.
He trophy.
you got Scotty Barnes from
I'm just gonna give it to
Toronto that can
Scotty.
get it.
I'd rather them just go and give it to Scotty so we can shut out all of us can shut up about Evan Mobley and Kate Cunningham. But at
Hey,
this
look,
point,
hey, look, it's up for grabs. It's up for grabs that rookie of the year. So
did you see the voting though?
it's close. It's close.
Close. Close
It's,
where?
who's in the league?
It was Scotty Burns as I checked because like the
I picked,
halfway mark they did
I
like a
picked him
little
to
update,
win.
and Kate had like 35 votes. So I'm like 35 to like maybe 80 something of the ladder. So I'm like, okay, I'm just not even gonna pay attention to votes and just we'll see next season and just prove these fools wrong. That's just what it is. Nobody likes
Ooh,
Detroit. That's just what it is. So nobody
nobody
likes
want to
Detroit.
be in Detroit.
When we get that chip again, when we get that back-to-back defensive player of the year again. When we
You
get
talking what? You
back
talking about
to those
Marcus Smart? You talking about Marcus
conference
Smart?
finals again.
Clearly, you must be talking about Marcus Smart because about defensive player of the year because Gary
I mean,
Payton himself can't even give you a trophy.
he's always been a good defensive player, so I ain't gonna
Yeah.
knock him. We all thought he was gonna be gone out of Boston too. But thankfully they figured it out, kept him happy for the most part.
He looked happy. They celebrated his award, well deserved award. They had the glove himself, Gary Payton, come and present him the award. So I was like, hey, what more can he ask for other than securing that ring and getting out of the East?
Yeah. I just want I would love for his offensive game to round out like they were open.
His
But we'll see.
offensive game.
I mean, he's averaging what 12,
He's
12
hit
points?
like three. He's hit like 3 to 4 threes since the playoffs started.
No, well, no, I'm not questioning like what he can do. I mean, as in him being able to get his numbers as a overall like talent, not just being used as a defensive pawn for an
Well,
organization.
you gotta look at it this way. Would you rather him get his points, or would you rather have him stop others from
No,
getting?
no, he's doing just fine. I mean, down in the future, like he's playing his role. I'm
Well, that's the
not
thing.
questioning
As
that.
long as he play his role, the team gonna be successful.
That means the Mavericks will never get past them in the finals. I just want Boban to get a championship. That'll make me happy. That's all.
I think the war would be happy.
Yeah,
Well,
that'd be something to celebrate.
nobody would be more happy than us Mavericks.
Then he'll just retire with his black wife, which is so beautiful. Dirk too. I was just looking at a Dirk thing last night on YouTube. It was enlightening. He's a black man.
Hey, he got that queen. He got that queen.
He's a black man.
All right,
God
man.
bless the man.
So, we got potentially what Philly in this series. Like, what did they play? They play tonight.
I do believe so. 'Cause they didn't play that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they play tonight. They ended the series. I'll tell you right now, because you saw Giannis talking to Drake saying, hey, we're gonna sweep y'all. We're gonna sweep y'all. And then Drake over here saying, I'll see y'all when it's 3-1.
I just
Like
don't.
Drake,
The only thing is like you don't ever want players like uh, Joel to get too ahead of himself like tomorrow, but Giannis as well. I don't know. Let's see, Giannis. Let's see, the Bulls, the Bucks, Suns, and Pelicans tonight.
all right.
I don't see the Bulls having the same juice as they did, the previous game. So we're gonna see.
Yeah, we shall. Yes, we shall.
Is
So
Middleton coming back?
Milton injured. Nah, he ain't
He's
playing game.
gone. Okay.
Yeah, he's not playing in game 3. That's
Well,
like
that kind of makes him equal. I don't know. I don't know. This next game is gonna say whether or not what they're gonna do on the offensive tip because
that was
what are
yeah.
you gonna do?
These next games gonna say a lot about a lot of teams, man. Because
But you know what would be great?
Phoenix is gonna say it's gonna say a lot.
I wish one of their younger kids, even though I can't stand what's that fool that injures everybody?
What, the
White
Morris
guy
brothers?
off the Bucks.
Oh, no, they.
You know what I'm talking about. He was always into it with some always had a habit of tripping everybody, even in college. The white guy that's on their roster. He's
Garrett
off
Allen?
who?
Wait, what's his name?
Now I gotta look him up again. Uh, I don't want him to win anything.
Jesus.
He can catch. Never mind. Quick,
Oh my goodness.
Grace is it Grayson Allen? If I
Grayson Allen. Yeah, that's who Grayson Allen.
he doesn't
Oh yeah,
deserve
because he hurt Caruso. I remember that.
and other people and always in like it's players like that that don't deserve a minute in sunshine, a minute in heaven.
So let me get this straight. It's cool when people like what old school Bill Laimbeer could do it,
He's not
but
tripping people like that. At least he does.
he was
Like,
doing
okay,
what?
hold up, pause. Let me say this: Bill Laimbeer will spit in your face, in your face. This man will trip you and just, huh? If you gonna, if
Laimbeer
you
was
gonna,
doing
if you gonna,
work.
if you gonna be dirty and be that guy, I need you to be that guy. Like, okay,
I get
I'm
it.
about to,
Okay,
you
I
know
get
what I
it.
mean? But that's it's a P move for you to always trying to trip someone and you turn around and look at the refs and kind of play with them. It reminds me of what it reminds me of kind of like a touch of Pat Beverly, except Pat Beverly is
Well,
intentional.
no, Beverly embraces it. He embraces his role.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's just
Okay, I see your point.
like he's in his ish. Grayson Allen, you on some like. But what I would like to see though, even though I don't like the man, they need to have Drew Holiday kind of take Middleton's role, and I would hope they can get Javon Carter to step up
Hmm.
because I'm sure I know Drew is a little bit smaller than Chris, but he can try to run the same sets and run off the screens or whatever. You know
Yeah.
how Chris Middleton does. So
Okay.
Bulls, yeah, I
So
don't know.
so you see Milwaukee what taking 2-1.
I don't.
You know.
It'll be close, but I don't. It's good.
Okay,
It's
so
gonna be
you have
team
Chicago
off.
going up 2-1.
Alex Prince Caruso
This man's never.
we'll be back at it again for another game. So
Okay.
they got Tristan Thompson on the Bulls.
Oh he is in Chicago now.
Oh, those Kardashians, you can't leave them.
Stop.
Just always somewhere.
Oh my god.
All right.
Any more ball news you got?
Uh, not really. Not really.
All right then.
And
Well,
as I look at the games and stuff, there's nothing really too thrilling happening or coming up. Or
other than Brooklyn and Boston, unless Brooklyn can figure out a way to turn the series around, but we'll see. We'll see. And
Luca coming back.
huh?
You think Luca's gonna come back full throttle next game?
I,
Be able to give you 100%?
here's what I personally think. I think Luca, if they say he's good, they've proven all 3 games they can win. They can win without him. So hypothetically
You
speaking,
have enough trust in that
I
roster.
have enough. Yes, I got enough trust in them to take both home court advantages from Utah, go up 3-1,
Mhm.
come back to Dallas. Luca play game 5. We close this thing.
We're gonna see.
That's how I wanted to go. And Lord Himself, you listening?
Oh no.
if He can make that happen,
You
trust
did
me,
that last time somebody got
we
injured.
come back to this. We come back to this particular episode.
Prayed one time and somebody got injured out of that. I don't think you want to do that again.
Hey,
I don't want to do that.
everybody makes their own history. Everybody makes their own history.
Oh, rant time. Toronto Raptors, Pascal Siakam, I get, you have Joel Embiid in the paint. really kind of shutting stuff down.
Yeah.
OG Anunoby, if I'm saying that right.
But
What happened?
the coach for the
Like,
Celtics.
huh?
That's the Celtics coach?
No, Toronto Raptors. Power forward.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm
He
sorry.
won
You,
6 man of
you
the year.
sound just like the Celtics head coach name.
Huh? No, that's DK
Okay, okay, okay. All right. Yeah, I
That's
had him.
that's
Okay.
First Lady Nia Long's man. All right,
Uh,
even though I said his name all wrong.
yeah.
Hey, yeah, that's what it is. It's Nia Long. She put that je ne sais quoi in that coaching staff this year. It's
What were
so
you gonna say?
no, OG. It's frustrating because he's one of those players where he could have the All Star potential, but it's like he'll play well, labs, play well, labs. So it's like,
The
what do you? What?
inconsistency.
Yeah, and it kind of I feel like it puts into question the plans of the roster that they have. Like they have a nice collective unit and a bunch of young kids. Like I couldn't tell you who was all off the bench. I
Yeah.
just couldn't. But as in like a starting five, you got OG, Gary Trent, um, Fred Van Fleet, Scotty Barnes, and Pascal. Old ass Thaddeus Young is still around.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
Great guy, especially in his Philadelphia days. I remember playing with him. Um, and some other folks off that roster. But uh, after this year, they need to figure out what they're gonna do with that wing wing center position. So he needs to
They'll
go.
figure something out. They'll figure something out.
I don't know. They got so many
Eventually,
names.
eventually they'll figure something out.
They got Svi Mihailuk though, and he's not even been playing. Oh my,
Schmiede
from a
Bowl.
Detroit Piston.
Oh God.
Svi.
Should known.
But yeah, that's all I got. Michael Malone, hold your head up. You're gonna be fine. You're going to the Golden State Warriors. It's expected. Until next season, and when you have a full healthy roster, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
So hopefully he doesn't get too frustrated and they fire him or do something stupid. Like no.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let me talk to the people quick about a quick track and field race that's gonna everybody's gonna be wanting to watch at the Prefontaine Classic coming May 27th through the 28th. This 100-meter lineup field is going to be straight pure. Whew. This field will consist of the 100-meter Olympic champion from Italy and Lamont Marcel Jacobs, a 60-meter start specialist and Marvin Bracey,
Mm-hmm.
the current world 100-meter champion from 2019 in Christian Coleman, the world 200-meter champion and 200-meter bronze medalist from the Olympic Games and Noah Lyles, the 2019 silver medalist and Olympic gold medalist from this past Olympics and Andre DeGrasse, silver medalist from the Olympic Games and Kenny Benerick. I just call him Kung Fu Kenny. Well, actually, the whole world, track world, calls him Kung Fu Kenny. And 100-meter specialist Ronnie Baker. That field at the Prefontaine Classic is strong enough to rival an Olympic and a World 100-meter final. And I'm telling you right now, I cannot wait to see that race. It's going to be the talk of the weekend.
This is gonna
And
be on ESPN, right?
it's going to be on it's going to be on NBC Sports.
Okay.
Yeah. They typically have track USA track meets on NBC.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I'm
Yes.
gonna check it out.
So definitely a race I'm looking forward to seeing because who knows, we could potentially see those 5 athletes I just named at the 2019 World Championship final. Definitely Coleman and Marcel Jacobs because they got a rivalry going on right now because Marcel beat Coleman at the 60 meters. Yes, an Italian beat was beating the living breaks off us Americans. And it's honestly, it's pretty cool to see that guy right there taking over a little bit. It's cool to see, but obviously, I gotta see.
It
I
keeps it
want some
interesting.
more country.
Keeps it
I want
interesting.
some more country on top.
Keeps
Plain and
it
simple.
interesting though. So we gonna see.
Indeed, we shall. Indeed, we shall. And of course, big fan of Andre DeGrasse. Been a big fan of his since he was at USC. Love to see him race all the time. He finally got his gold medal, but I want to see him, get a little higher than a bronze medal in the 100. So it's gonna be definitely great to see. Can't wait for it. Excited for it. I love watching the Prefontaine. It never disappoints me.
Mhm.
So I'll give y'all more updates on that on some more events when I get them. So can't wait.
Oh, in sports news,
What you
well,
got?
not even sports news. Are you done? Are you finished with the
Oh yeah,
champ
yeah,
show?
that's good. That's
Shout out to them too.
good. What you got?
Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson. Thank you for being the man that you are.
What
Everywhere you
Tyson
go.
do?
No,
What
he
Tyson?
no, some guy was like sitting behind him and was like, "Yeah, yeah, 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 yeah." So typical Tyson. He don't hurt nobody. He don't bother nobody. He's quiet. He's photo op man of the year. Like, that's the guy that you want at the cookout. He gave him a cute little two piece, and he didn't get charged or anything on that flight, which is wonderful. Which most times if you're a regular
Well, you talking
show,
about some guy sitting up in his chair?
he was sitting behind him on the flight,
Oh, okay.
harassing them and da, 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 when
Okay,
that
'cause I
little
saw
going on those flights, people act like they don't know how to act.
I
So
mean,
it's
I would know how to act if I saw Mike Tyson. And like, who you
you would
think?
what?
All right, Mike Tyson, what's up, dog?
See, and
What's
that's how it should be. But somebody's mouth was running, and he had to stop it up real quick. Like,
Like
"Eh."
I saw a video of someone somebody sitting in the seat. Mike Tyson said, "Hey man, uh, let me sit there." He's like, "But I like this seat." Tyson said, "But I like it more." He's like, "Fair enough." He just got it. I was like,
Well, what you supposed to say? Look,
"What you want to say?"
no. What's that? What's that word? I don't know.
Oh
Uh-uh.
man, that was funny. That was funny. I was like, "Whoa." I mean, I'd say the same thing. Like he wouldn't even have to ask me twice. I'm like,
No,
"It's your seat, dog. It's your seat. I'll just keep it in warm for you."
I've looked at them almost kill people in the ring. Like, why? What? Why? For what? A seat that I paid for?
No, it was a private plane, so
Oh, okay.
most likely his. So,
Yeah, you right.
but yeah, man, that was funny. That
Gotta
was
get
funny.
some mic bites one day. One day.
Oh my god.
One day. I'm gonna give you a review on that. Ooh.
Yeah, man. Yeah, boy. You got anything else for the people?
What's coming up? Um, to be honest, not really. I'm about to move, so this whole background that you see here is about to change.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Hey,
and be
well,
boxed up. So that's about it. Nothing too
all right then.
fancy.
Well, that's all I got for this one. So until then, my man, see y'all on the next one. And appreciate y'all for the support. Subscribe, hit the subscribe button, leave comments if you like to. Definitely would help me out. And appreciate y'all support as well.
And
Appreciate you too,
subscribe,
big homie.
subscribe to stay on track
Subscribe.
on
Yes, man.
all streaming platforms. All
And,
streaming
and
platforms.
also with the BS with Bryce, hit him up as well. Subscribe.
We gonna wait till the end of summer, but we gonna get there. When I can plateau, we gonna get there.
All right then. All right. Well, that's all I got. So until then, y'all stay blessed.
All right.